One,
all right,
two, three.
That was the wind.
Sure. We're all fun and games over here at the cooking show.
I'm sorry, did you say dough and games?
Oh no.
This is gonna be the cheesiest episode ever.
Welcome back. I'm Farideh. I'm here with Miriam Weiskind, the pizza master of New York. I'm gonna call you that. And you know what kind of pizzas we're making today?
Tavern-Style.
I'm gonna say it might be one of my favorite kind of pizzas. I just love that it's cut into squares. I think that that's like the most fun part. Tavern-Style is a really thin, like almost cracker, like crispy crust. The cheese, similar to like a Detroit-style pizza, the toppings go all the way to the edge. And we're gonna cook it in our Ooni pizza oven over here, and we're gonna cook it in a pan the whole time.
So, basic ingredients with our Tavern-Style pizza we're gonna make. We have flour, yeast, extra virgin olive oil. Which one's which?
This is salt, and this is our sugar.
Okay, so you just assaulted the sugar with the salt. You
Yes,
dip there and right
I
there,
salted
yeah.
it.
Traditionally, people will take the yeast and they'll mix it in the water. I like to dry mix it. This is your power, right? All right.
Flour power.
So you're gonna go ahead and put that in the bowl. I'm just mixing the sugar and the yeast and the flour together. I'm gonna incorporate them.
And how did you start making pizzas? What was your deal?
So
What's your deal?
I spent almost a decade giving pizza tours in New York City with Scott Wiener.
Nice.
And I taught everything about pizza. I'd always been encouraged to bake pizza, and I really didn't get into it until about 2019, 2020. And then I just dove in head first. I'm basically pulling all of my flour into the middle, and I'm gonna create a little bit of a castle, and we know what goes in the moat, right?
Water.
You don't wanna pour it on top, you're gonna go on the side, yes, and fill that moat. We're gonna use a lower hydration than you typically use for a pizza dough. For those of you that like to do the math, this is a 55% hydration dough. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna slowly incorporate that water into the flour. You see how I'm creating that perfect castle? I'm gonna just use my hand to slowly incorporate. You can use this at the end of the day, or you can use this the next day, or you can save it up to 3 or 4 days, and it's gonna be great. And you don't want it to be smooth, you want it to leave it shaggy. So our next step is we're gonna let it take a nap.
Same.
We're gonna let this sit for about 10 or 15 minutes.
While that happens, we're gonna make some ranch dressing because nothing goes better with pizza, in my opinion, than ranch dressing. We're gonna add just some sour cream on in here. We're also adding mayonnaise to this because
There it is.
This is American.
There it is.
We're gonna add some white wine vinegar, onion powder and garlic powder. And we're also gonna put a little bit of shallot because
Is that how you pronounce it?
I like your shallot.
That's great.
We're gonna finely mince this shallot just a little bit here.
Oh, you know what we should do with this ranch dressing? We should make a pie with it as the base sauce.
Oh, I'm into that.
Yeah.
Yes, done, done. This garlic is actually garlic from the garden. We're gonna do a bit of salt in there as well, some black pepper.
Good, all right, here we go.
Let's see what it tastes like.
Wait, should we cheers it? Wait.
Too late.
Oop.
Ooh,
Oh. Why did I not put more ranch dressing on my spoon?
video's over. We made ranch, we're done. Just kidding, we're making pizza as well. We're gonna grab some stuff from the garden to top our pizza, and we're gonna have some salad with our pizza, and that's gonna like just balance out our entire, like, just everything.
The advantage to whatever we don't put on the pizza, we just get the dip in ranch dressing. Look at that.
There's so many good cherry tomatoes.
You just curl it.
Isn't this not the most beautiful thing you've ever seen?
It's the best farmer's market I've ever been.
It honestly is, it's the best.
What we're gonna do with the dough is it's been resting. You wanna add the salt before the oil. If I add the oil first and then the salt, it's not gonna incorporate as well. Pour the salt all over. You're gonna squeeze the dough gently, and you're gonna get all that salt incorporated in. So you see what's happening with my dough already? You see how it's already coming together, it's smooth. Why I love hand mixing is I get to feel this coming to life. I just feel like you're so much more connected with the dough. When you're using a stand mixer, you don't get to experience the same type thing. All right, so we're gonna take our last ingredient, our extra virgin olive oil, and you're gonna pour that on.
That is beautiful.
What you're doing is you're pulling up and you're pushing down. It's a really good upper body workout. Now, in the event that you're having a tough time getting your oil to incorporate, you generally wanna have a little extra flour on the side that you shake in. Just sprinkle a little bit. Beautiful. All right, now. And I'm gonna let this rest for about 2 minutes. All right, you ready?
I feel the need The need to need.
So one of the things that you're looking for with the pizza dough is you don't want to have this rough appearance. You want it to be smooth like a ball. And if you do the window pane test, you can see it's actually got pretty good. It's still ripping, it's not ready. I'm gonna fold up like this and push. My goal is I'm trying to smooth this out as much as I can. Alrighty, so I think this dough is ready to divide and conquer.
Look at it.
Oh!
A little slap.
Bada bing, bada boom.
250.
250.
248. 296. That one's
All
too
right.
big. Too big.
So that's how you roll it. You're gonna pinch it shut. We're gonna put a little bit of oil in that container.
Yeah.
So now all these balls are ready to go to bed.
They're beautiful. Let's
Dough this.
let's dough this.
Just take a peek in. Oh, hello there, beautiful. This little magic starter right
I
there,
love this thing.
that is our kerosene.
We're gonna use all these beautiful tomatoes from the garden to make our own roasted tomato sauce in the oven. You can use any color tomato, honestly. Like the green tomatoes, I tried it with, and like I said, it adds like a nice little kind of earthiness to it. Pulse this up. I think, you know, in my opinion, less is more. We're gonna just roast this. The color isn't really beautiful right now. I know that, but it's gonna get really beautiful. We're gonna throw it into here with a little bit of olive oil as well. This is our own little Sicily moment. Sicily.
Cheers. Oh, so we're making the salad.
We're gonna make a salad, and then we're gonna also put some veggies on top.
Do you have a degree in greens?
The greens.
Degrees. Ah!
That was bad.
That was
pretty
cheesy.
bad.
That was good. That was
pretty
good.
bad. So our oven is at temp. Let's toss this in. You want to toss that in there for me?
Marinara.
The marinara. Set it and forget it. We're gonna put it in there, and we're not gonna remember it. We're gonna leave it in there for like at least 5 minutes. We're gonna let that reduce really nicely.
There is only one vegetable I do not believe in pre-roasting: mushrooms.
Oh yeah.
Nobody likes soggy mushrooms.
No. This
Or
might be
pickles.
weird, but like, we're gonna try it like this. Red sauce out. Look at that. Look at the light. It looks beautiful. Whoop. Whoop. That's gonna be nice. Yeah, let's put the veggies in.
Oh, this dough feels beautiful. So what I'm doing is I'm just coating it in the flour.
We got some snacking cheese. Open your mouth. I'm gonna baby bird you. Squashes are coming on out.
We're gonna stretch this dough. We do want to get it as flat as possible. So the way I'm stretching this is not how I'd stretch my own. Like if I were making Neapolitan, it's a very different type of stretch. But I think that you should toss the dough. Now you can see it's getting a little thin. That's where you're gonna be careful, but it's okay, we're doing thin crust.
Oh God, it's nothing better than the smell of dough.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, ready, go to toss. Whoa! See, I mean, mine didn't land perfectly, it's okay. Before we finish stretching dough is we're actually gonna oil the pans and snack on some cheese.
Because you need the oil in the pan to help it like get that crispiness on the bottom.
And again, you wanna coat the entire thing in oil. This is also what's gonna help the pizza pop out of the pan halfway through our bake. Now we're gonna take our said piece of dough and we are gonna do what is considered forbidden in any other style. We're gonna roll it. Yeah. So you wanna make sure there's semolina here so it doesn't get stuck. So what I'm doing is I'm rolling this out basically as flat as I can get it. All right, so what I like to do is I like to take the pan and I put it on top, and then I'm gonna cut just around. And to the people who feel that pizza should be perfectly round, nah, it should just taste perfectly good. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ah!
I got a new necklace.
Hold on.
Look, Mom.
I'm gonna put it in here. See how that just fits nicely in there? And then, really important part is we're gonna dock it. If you don't dock it and you put the toppings on, it's gonna pop up. Make sure I get the middle nice and good.
Sauce and cheese?
Yeah.
Just keep it kind of simple?
Yeah. In Chicago, there are 3 styles of pizza: Tavern style, deep dish, and pan pizza. We're going Tavern. The reason we call it Tavern style is that you go into a bar and you have a pint of beer while you nibble on pizza. Now with cheese, what I do is just go around. If you want to get that fried cheese crust on there, you want to make sure you get cheese on the rim. So this cheese we shipped in from the Midwest. Do you know why it's cubed?
No way.
The industrial cheese shredder was not introduced until 1964. When you have a pizza that is specifically the style of the 60s, they're going to use the cubed cheese. So Tavern-style pizza is coming about, at least in Ohio. It was born in the 60s in Ohio. This also is going to melt very differently than shredded cheese. Are you ready to put this in? Mm-hmm. Your necklace is so beautiful, by the way.
I do have a beautiful necklace. Thank you for noticing.
You don't have even heat distribution in the oven, so we're gonna pop it open and see what's already happening. So what's cool is like you have different hot spots in here. So the very back is gonna be the hottest. So if I have a part of the pizza that I need to cook a little more, I'm gonna go toward the back.
And we want a lower temp, like usually with like a tavern style, it's usually a lower and slower cook time. Beautiful.
And so when we put the pizza on the stone, that's what's cooking our base.
We're gonna do some ranch on this salad. We'll keep some on the side too. There we go, beauteous. We're gonna add, I had a little bit of olive oil. We're gonna do a bit more salt. Just gonna toss this up.
Well done. Consistency. I hope you're really proud of this pizza.
I'm fucking really proud of this pizza. Woo, 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 woo. This is a masterpiece. This is hand salad, basically. Hand pizza, hand salad. So I'm doing a bit of this. Maybe I'll dip it a little bit extra too. See? Just like that. This basically, everything has our rooftop in it. It's full of love. Full of love and joy. Thank you, Miriam. Thank you, Tavern Pizza. Thank you, Ooni. Thank you, Cheese. Thank you, Garden.
Thank you, universe.
You haven't had this before and you want to try it at home, the recipe is down below. Get a cocktail for yourself, Sicily it up. Cheers. We're gonna keep making more pizzas. Peace out.
Cheers. Well done.